All right, we're going to continue this yin yoga evening. We're going to take our oblique lifts where you stretch legs long. You lift both legs up and then you lower the legs down. You lift legs up and then you lower the legs down. 9, 8, 7. This creates some space in your low back. 6, 5, and 4. Exhale, reach, and 3. 2 more. And last one. All right. Take your top foot, gently grab, and press hip bones forward so your low back elongates. Breathing in, feel a stretch across front of shoulder, chest. Breathing out, hip bones roll forward, tailbone stretches long. We're just trying to get a little quad stretch into the front of your thigh. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Excellent. One more deep inhale here. Get the front of that quad. Gently release. All right. Next, press all the way up. Come into a seated position. I might just have to slide this out. Everything is so complicated tonight, but I don't know. Must be the energy. We're going to do a little Adnastumbasana, fire log, to get our hips to release. Parallel line. You're going to fold this right leg in, knee, ankle in alignment. Ideally, we have our knees and ankles stacked, one over the other, but it's not always, we're not always able to be ideally aligned because we have tightness in certain areas. So no worries. See where you're at. And we're just going to stack our other ankle on knee and knee on ankle. Okay, this is my tighter side. You can see how high up this is. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to flex my feet to free some space in my hip joint, my knees. Then I rise up, I lengthen up. Equal weight through the bottom of my hips. I'm stretching my spine tall. And I'm just going to stay here with the breath for a few breath cycles. Stretch top ahead, away from your tailbone. You're just lengthening up. If you cycle, if you hike, if you run, if you walk a lot, various activities can make your hips tight. So we have lots of tension stored in the hips. So whenever you get a chance, try to do some hip releases like what we're doing right now, and that helps a lot. So we're just in our fire log. Breathing in, breathing out. You'll feel the crease right in here. And you just kind of keep stretching up, 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 up. If you feel enough give, you can come forward over the hips, over the thighs. Just do what feels right for your body. Maybe take one more deep inhale here. Gently release. All right, we're going to come up. Now what I want you to do here, just stretch your legs in front, shake out your knees for a sec. All right. So if you had the right knee bent, left leg on top, This time bring the left knee in, shin parallel with the ankle. Sink in, take that other foot, see if you can bring it in alignment. There, and just level out your pelvis. Stretch arms above you. Elongate your spine. Try to equalize the weight. Each half of your pelvis feels equal now. Sit tall and stay here and breathe. Feel the entire spine elongate. Feel how your hips just gradually release without force. Just breathe. One more deep inhale. Maybe take it a little forward if you can. Hip hinge forward, little baby bit. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Acknowledge any tension, let it go. Release. Notice your thoughts. Avoid being hard on yourself. Just accept yourself where you are, right here, right now. Breathing in without any judgment. Exhale. Go a little deeper if you can. Maybe one more deep inhale. And slowly we're going to make our way up. And then we're just going to take our knees together, our feet together. And maybe you'll just lengthen up. Deep inhale, lift, extend that spine. Exhale, press those shoulder blades apart in your back. Inhale, you're lengthening up. Exhale, press those shoulder blades away in your back. Two more. Your inhale and exhale. One more time. Breathing in, stretch, exhale those blades, push part, openness. All right, we're gonna come all the way down to our mat. And then what I want you to do now, you're gonna have like your two hip bones facing upward. We're gonna cactus our arms to our mat. And then what I want you to do here, you're gonna say you want to modify if you have osteoporosis or herniations, disc herniations in your back. You could do this like a small sway and just focus on breathing into the side of your waist here, lengthening. That's if you want to modify this. And then if you want to actually twist your spine, go deeper into a reclined twist, you can allow both knees to drop to one side. Your anchor point is going to be your opposite shoulder. So we have our left knees to the left, and we can have our right shoulder as our grounding point. Breathing in. You can experiment with your neck. Maybe look over opposite shoulder like I'm doing. If that's too much, just bring neck center neutral. Well, that actually feels good. Feel your ribs expand. Just release our spine, breathing in, feel that elongation from head to tailbone. Ribs expand, get that low back to open up. Chest is open, collarbones wide, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And one more deep inhale here. Breathing in. Softly, gently exhale. All right, slowly come center. And I'm just going to have you do a little bridge so your hips are aligned over the knees, over the ankles. And then you're just going to gently bring your pelvis straight to the mat again. Cactus your arms. Modification. Your feet would be on the mat. And you gently just let your knees go a little bit to the side. Your hip bones are still up. You're not allowing that tailbone to lift off the mat. Modify it just to open up the left side of your waistline. Stretch low back a little. And then if you wish to twist your spine, it's not contraindicated. Your knees are just going to be stacked side by side, and you just kind of rotate over. Allowing your feet come to the floor, to the mat. You're rooting down into that left side of the back. Shoulder blade on the mat is your anchor point. Maybe you'll look the other way, stretching side of neck long. Or we're just going to bring head center, breathing in. Cactusing arms, collarbones wide, breathing out. Really feel the whole side of your ribs stretch apart, breathing in. Side of your ribs over here is just really stretching apart, breathing in. And then breathing out. Feel this whole side open up. It's like your collarbones widen in the front. And there's space between the two shoulder blades in your back. Feel the sides of your ribs open apart. One more deep inhale here. Sides of ribs expand. And exhale. We're going to gently just return right back to the center. From here, you're just going to reach under the knees. Slowly peel head, neck, shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into the space, mid-back. Between those shoulder blades. Gently release again. And then one more time, you're going to peel up. Breathe into that space, mid-back, between your two shoulder blades, your low back's on the mat, and gently release. All right, I'm going to have you do one more thing. What do I want you to do right now? Let's see. We're going to go into a little halasana, a little rest pose, and call it a day. So halasana could be contraindicated if you have glaucoma like I do. I'm not going to stay there long. If you have herniated disc, I'm not going to have you do halasana. If you have osteoporosis, I'm not going to have you do halasana plow. You're going to keep chest open. And if instead of halasana, no weighted neck, you would just lift and hold your bridge like that and breathe to create the length in your low back. Or you can clasp your hands together, weight across upper mid back, no weight in the neck. Stay here for your modified position. And then if you're going to do a plow, halasana, you would open chest, shoulders. You would float the legs into the air. You're going to press against the mat. You're going to elevate up. You're going to bring the hands behind the hips for a moment. Maybe you'd have your hands down along the mat, pressing the floor away. Maybe your toes would touch the floor behind you. And you're just trying to get that low back to open up. And breathe. It could look different. You could be giving yourself support like that, where you just hold your hands under your hips a little bit. Maybe your legs wouldn't go all the way back and touch the floor. So just see what works for your body right here, right now in the moment. All good. And you would just breathe in and breathe out. Feel some space open up in there in your low back. Little space in the front of the neck between chin and chest. Neck has some space in it there, so you're just breathing in And breathing out. And I'm going to come out of here because I don't want to stay upside down for too long. And then if you're up here, you would just slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. And then I'm just going to have you extend those arms long, scoop in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, roll down vertebra by vertebra, bring the tailbone to your mat. And if you're in your bridge, where you're elevated like this, you could just inhale, exhale, make your way down section by section until your tailbone comes down. All right. And again, you could hug legs in. Maybe do 5 hip openers, 4 and 3 and 2. Reverse, other direction. Breathing in, free those hips, and 4. Abdominals draw in, and 3 and 2. Awesome. Last one. We're just going to tuck our chin, slowly roll up to a seated position. Now from here, I'm going to have you go to your hands and your knees. And we're just going to do 5 cat-cows. Inhale, head away from tailbone. Exhale. Stretch out your back. Release, breathing in. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. And 1 more. Exhale. All right. We're going to sit straight back, hips over heels. We're going to go to our right glute more. Stretch hands to the left. Stretch that whole right side again. So we're over on our right glute as we stretch hands left. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Get that whole right side. Maybe a little under the armpit, down the side of your ribs, low back. Breathe into the sides of your rib cage. Exhale, release. Breathe into the sides of your ribs. Exhale, release. 1 more time. And gently return center. Go to the other side. So you're going to lean into that left hip. Bring hands to the right side. Inhale. You might feel the whole side of the ribs, under the armpit, left side of spine. So hands to the right. Weight more through that left glute. Breathing in, breathing out. Ribs expand. Exhale, release. Ribs expand. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Excellent. We're going to come back to the center. And now we're just going to go straight back. Now on this one, if you want, you could keep your feet together. And you're going to spread the knees apart so your pelvis can go a little deeper to the mat. Just a little variation of our rest pose. Now gently bring heart to the floor, to the mat. Relax your forehead. And just stay here for a second and breathe. Get that stretch across your lower back, through the hips. Feel the back of your ribs expand. Getting the intercostals to stretch, sides of waist, through those ribs, the muscles between the ribs. When you breathe, they expand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And last one, deep inhale. Exhale. All right, slowly walk your hands in, and then we're just going to turn and face the other direction. So we're just going to come and sit in Sukhasana, easy pose. So you're just going to sit like this. Take a deep inhale, and then you're just going to inhale and exhale as you bring hands to heart. All right. The light within you, I should say the light within me, honors and acknowledges the light within you. So thanks so much. If you made it to the end, congratulations. I had technical difficulties, but I kept going and I'm still going to post it. All right. Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Peace. Bye.